What's up, everybody? This is Reek the Renaissance Man, and today what I have here is I'm going to go ahead and change the tire put the tire on. I got the tires off of all my wheels and everything like that, and I want to show you what I'm going to be doing. So basically, I had my drill with a T25 bit. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to take the motor out of the actual wheel. I won't pull it all the way out for the simple fact that I can't pull it all the way out because this wire at the end has a connector that doesn't fit through the actual hole. But what I've realized is that it's easier if I can have this rim as flat as I can as I'm doing the installation. I do have the tires sitting in some boiling water. It's been about 5 minutes now, about 10 more minutes. I'll be ready to change the tires. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this side of the wheel off and then push the motor out, and then I can be able to sit it a little bit flat so I can be able to work with it a little better as I'm installing it, rather than it sit like this on an angle and everything. So. So I have it off like that, and I usually lay it flat like this. I'll get these bolts out the way. I usually lay the motor over there on the side, and a little on something, piece of cardboard or plastic bag or something, just so I won't pick up too much dust or get messed up or anything. So now, right now, I'm just waiting for another 10 minutes to let the tires give a little bit. In the meantime, I got one more wheel I got to take the motor out of, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I got 2 tires sitting in that water. So I'm gonna just have the wheel off of it so I can just go ahead and pop both of them on at the same time. I'll be back when it's time to pop a tire on. Okay, everybody, I'm back, ready to finish the install on the tire. I'll let you know what I used the first time I did it. I'm going to try to go ahead with the same tools. I got this one right here, 24-inch all-purpose tire iron, and a 10-inch tire lever, 24 millimeter in thickness. I don't know how long this is. I got some soapy water right there. I got some nice little leather gloves that I'm going to be using. I'm gonna grab the tire straight out the boiling water. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna, try the same process that I did the other one. Knock this one out and then go ahead and pop the other one on too, like an assembly line, before I finish and give it this last tap, like with inside the rim. But for the most part, just to get the majority of the tire out. So this is the tire, got it out. It was boiling hot water that I threw over top of it about 15 minutes ago, so it's pretty warm. I can feel it through these gloves that it's pretty warm. First and foremost, what I want to do is go ahead and get some of this soapy water around the tire and around this part of the rim. That helped a whole lot in my initial time I did it. First thing I want to do is go ahead and, that's why I got these handy dandy knee pads. Use my knees to kind of put a lot of my weight from my knees on there, right? So I grab the tire. It's this end right here, kind of. Challenging with these knee pads because it don't give me that play that I have, but for the most part, boom, I pop it on, and then what I'll do from here is I'll just have to tap these edges of the rim on. Like I said, it's a assembly line type of thing. I'm feeling a little confident. I got that one in. Woo! Never stick your hand in the boiling water. Even though I had the glove on so good, but trust me, you feel it. Okay. So I got the next one. And there we go. Whew. So as you can see, I got it in. Then what I did, and you can see some of the lip of the tire is still not all the way in. So what I did was just took this and I'll take well, as you can see, I got the most part in. Next you want to do is maybe get you a mallet hammer and tap the end of this or use the short one. So that's what I'm going to do for now. I'm going to end the video. You see from start to finish, removing the wheel from the Segway Max Plus fleet scooter for commercial use. You see how you have to take the original factory wheel off the rim by cutting it off. And now you see how you have to put the new tires in some boiling water for about 15 minutes, let them give. I would say try your best to have your rim flat. If you're going to do it this way without like a table vise, things like that, have your wheel flat. Have some knee pads if you don't got strong knees, pause. And other than that, that's how you get it on. After that, you just got to kind of just tap it in all the way to secure it, and then you reassemble everything and you put everything back on. Now, I hope these videos have been informational and educational and useful, and help you in repair and maintenance of your Segway Max Plus for fleet.